What's up, y'all? I'm gonna do another story time because I've got a little bit more free time this week. It's next week when I'm gonna be my busiest, but I'm gonna move on to 2013. I also forgot to mention that I really don't want to mention anybody's names because I don't know. I'd rather not. But the closest thing I ever had to a real group like of friends that didn't end because somebody had to move away or one of them died was I met them in 2012 actually, but 2013 was like the year that we all got close, and that's gonna end in the next one. But yeah, 2013 I got kicked off with me hanging out with the homeboys that I started chilling with in 2012, and I started going to another church, and this lady that worked at my school was there. She's cool, and I didn't really stay in this church long because I had to move like a couple of months later. But I remember when I used to go there, we went to taco night after the meetings. It was fun. And then I was still like a huge TNA mark back then. And the Aces and Eights angle, nothing. And you could ask my former wife this and my brother this. Nothing got my attention more than the Aces and Eights. I think the last time I was that excited for wrestling, believe it or not, was the Nexus and Immortal. When I was like when Abyss kept talking about they. Uh and yeah, I was marking off for that. I found out like that spring that at lockdown it was Bully Ray who was the president and he was the world champion. Now this was funny because I didn't get to see the next Impact. I had to watch it on YouTube. But you guys knew like I was like I ran the strip club, man. Like I used to go with my homeboys all the time. One night I went and I missed Impact because I was there, and they were doing this thing called Porn Star Poker. And you see, back then that was like 3 years ago, so I knew the names of all the girls. I completely forgot all their names now except for one because I was dancing with her. Shit, who was it? I think there were two that didn't show up. God damn it, I fucking forgot, man. Shit, oh, man. Um, but it was so fun because the party was so like 2 in the morning, and the porn stars came in to play poker. No, they were supposed. It was like I think the porn star poker tournament was the Friday night. They came the Thursday to introduce themselves. So I'm there Thursday. We're chilling, and then the porn stars walk in, and they all got like their little tight dresses on and shit. And I took a picture with Kendall Carson, and she fucking bought me a shot, man. And I was like, and then I was dancing with her. And then when I was leaving, she gave me a hug, and it was awesome, bro. That was fun, motherfucker. I wish I was that age again, man. I'm an old dinosaur, man. But that was fun. But I ended up missing TNA because I was over there. I had to watch it on YouTube. I did not like WrestleMania 29. I did not like the matches that were booked for that show. I did not like the card. I hated I'm not gonna rant about this. You guys already know what I thought about Cena winning that Royal Rumble. I've ranted about that ever since. That's my brother. Bring that up in person to me and I'll rant. I thought that was stupid. Stupid. Why? It would be stupid. You understand? Okay, but it was stupid. Stupid. And they had that rematch, and John Cena, everybody and the mother and the grandmother knew that John Cena was going to beat The Rock. Bullshit. And then Punk versus The Undertaker. Hey, we should have been last, damn it. I didn't like it. And then Jack Swagger was supposed to win the title, but he got busted for weed. For my marijuana, man, marijuana, the devil's pie. Give me a piece of the devil's pie. And he got fucking lobbed out to Alberto Del Rio because he fucking did cocaine, weed. And then Ziggler beat him at the night. I knew Ziggler was going to cash in either on SmackDown or Raw. He cashed in on Raw. And the fanboys went crazy because Ziggler was fucking champion. Monoxide, who I like Monoxide, by the way, he posted a video because he was at that show. He was coming in his pants that Ziggler won. And then that summer, I ended up moving, so I couldn't go back to the church. I had just joined it. I had to find another one. I found another one, and I enjoyed it. It was really cool. It was so much fun too. I enjoyed like serving there, and all that. And the funny thing is, it was so good that I stayed there for 2 years. The first year was the best one. The second year I was declining, but I stayed because of hope and loyalty and habit. And I'm not there anymore because it just declined, you know. They're talking about embracing Muslims and gays. Like, what the fuck? What happened? Like, seriously, what happened? And I was gone for so long that they recently called me last month asking me where I've been. But I'm somewhere else now where I'm happy. Let's see how long that lasts, right? Um, yeah, I enjoyed going there at that time, though. And it was fun, man. I got into music a lot. I had a bunch of channels because in a new house, we got like a new cable box. We got like 1,000 channels. It was awesome. And we don't live in that house anymore either. Well, with the family I was with, now everybody's moved their separate ways. But that was a nice area to walk, man. There was a bar, there was a pizza place across the street. There was a beautiful park that's always busy. It's probably busy tonight. Actually, it's really nice. I occasionally go over there, but it takes me a while to get over there now because I don't live across the street from it anymore. And but yeah, the bar was awesome. I'm not going to tell you the name of it because you guys are going to Google map it and stalk me, but it was so cool because they always showed UFC fights. And so if I wanted to watch a pay-per-view but I didn't want to pay for it, I just had to walk over there and see the fight. But they became cheap Jews and now they don't show the fight no more. Gay. And I think the Smart Busters debuted in 2013, but I wasn't watching back then. I did not watch WWE that year. At all. 2013, I was 100% TNA fan. I did not watch WWE because Cena winning the Rumble. What happened after WrestleMania 29? I didn't want Ziggler or Cena as champion. And then I just stopped watching. I missed like everything. Like you couldn't fucking no. Like no, absolutely not. I did go to a house show in 2011, late 2011. The main event was Alberto and Punk. I went to WrestleMania 28. I did not watch WWE in 2013. Mark Henry's retirement speech was funny, and I watched it, and I wanted to see if he was going to win the championship from Cena, and of course he did not. But it was so disgusting. 2013 WWE. Fandango and The Miz was a face, and Daniel Bryan and The Authority. Ugh. But I don't know why, but I did watch SummerSlam that year. And it was a good show. Cena lost to Bryan, which I was kind of surprised about. And then Randy Orton cashed in. But that's not what the big thing was. The big thing was that Triple H had turned heel and cost him the championship and gave it to Orton. That raised interest. It reminded me of Bound for Glory 2010. But that did raise my interest, so I did tune in the next night. And I was disappointed. First of all, the show was 3 hours long, so it took forever for them to get to the main event, which was like a coronation for Randy Orton, and the Authority was born. Now, that angle, as terrible as it was interesting. The problem is they treated the belt like a fucking frisbee, because it was Bryan Orton passing it around. Then there was a time where a Big Show got a title shot. Survivor Series 2013 sucked donkey dick. And I was like, dude, what 2013 fucking sucks for this company. Like, what the fuck? And then I heard that Batista was coming back. And I was like, oh shit, he's coming. And they say he was coming back January. So the year after. And I was like, Batista was my hero. I'm going to watch next year to see what they do. And we all saw what happened there, didn't we? But yeah, in 2013, I was still finding out who I was, but it was a good year for me. It was an okay year for TNA. I remember Bound for Glory. I liked it that year. It was a great year for me. I was becoming more social with people. I was hanging out with friends, but I was meeting new ones. Wrestling, though, I didn't think it was a good year for wrestling. I didn't think it was a good year, especially for WWE. You see, TNA, Chris Sabin won the championship. Come on. There was something new going on every month in TNA back then. WWE pretty much was boring road to WrestleMania, an uneventful summer, and the Shite Authority storyline were Big Show. The only interesting thing about the Authority in 2013, in my opinion, was the whole Shield versus Cody and Goldust thing. That was interesting. Rest in peace, Dusty Rhodes. I did attend Hell in a Cell 2013. I did attend Hell in a Cell 2013. I remember I went with my brother. I'm trying to remember who was there. Yeah, and my friend went. My friend Matt. He loves Star Wars, but he went with me. That was his first WWE event. And we kind of got, it was the nosebleeds. Before the show started, we saw Eva Marie and JoJo like walking by. And it was good. I think Eden was the announcer. Could be wrong. Good show. It was fun being there live. It was Hell in a Cell 2013. It was fun being there live. I had never been in a Hell in a Cell like pay-per-view event before. I did see the Miami WrestleMania 28, the Hell in a Cell with Taker and Triple. But this event was fun. I enjoyed going. I think it was the easiest event that I went to. Or one of them anyway. The match I liked seeing, I liked the opener, the tag team opener. The Shield came through the crowd. That was cool. Biggie Langston and Dean Ambrose was a waste of fucking time. The Ryback and Paul Heyman were supposed to fight Punk, but it was mainly a singles match. Because Heyman was on top of the cell like a fucking dumbass. And then Punk was beating the shit out of him on top of the cell. And we could see it because we were in the nosebleeds. We were like an arm's reach away from it. And, that was a good event. I kind of knew. I told my brother that Shawn Michaels was going to turn heel. And he's like, fuck you, nigger. No, it's not. I'm like, no, fuck you, nigger. It's going to happen. And he said, don't call me a nigger, you dirty nigger. And then Shawn Michaels turned heel and he cost Bryan Danielson the title. That was probably the last time that I cheered for Bryan. I did cheer for him that night because I really hated Orton. That wasn't the arena, but that was where the Yes chant started at WrestleMania. Miami's where it started. WrestleMania 28 is where it started. I was there. It's some drunk guy holding a beer. He started the chant. He's like, I'm Daniel Bryan. Yes, yes, yes. And then like the whole WrestleMania crowd was doing it. I was there when the Yes chant started. And Bryan even said that in the interview that he had at that paper. He's like, this city is where the Yes chant started. The revolution started here. And then Shawn Michaels turns heel. Randy beats Daniel Bryan. Triple H awards him with the championship. And Triple H came out too. It was cool. He came out with that Motorhead song, Rest in Peace, Lemmy. And then it was funny because this fucking guy came to the pay-per-view with his girlfriend. And the guy was dressed up as like mid-90s Shawn Michaels. So when the pay-per-view was over, I remember seeing this guy coming in. When the pay-per-view was over, my brother goes up to this guy. He's like, why, Shawn, why? The guy just looks at my brother like, and walks away. It was funny as fuck. Now, I've seen a lot of funny things at a wrestling show. And I was actually going to do a video where I tell you the funniest things I see on a wrestling show. But like a list of them, like a top 10, right? This was by far the funniest thing I've ever seen. So we're leaving the Hell in a Cell arena after the pay-per-view, right? And I was really thirsty, and I had a couple singles on me. This guy that looked like Kofi Kingston was sitting in the parking lot. And he had like, let me see if I could do it. He had like a fucking cooler of water. And then he's like, buy my water. It's $1. $1. And I remember because I was thirsty. So I was like, $1? And he's like, $1. So I actually had a couple singles. I bought a drink from him. I bought a $1 bottle of water from him. It was refreshing, right? But then as this guy's trying to sell us water, he's like, $1, $1, like singing a song to people passing by to like try to get them to buy his water. He's like, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1. It was funny. Some guy with looked like Kofi Kingston. He had like dreads. He had like a hat. It was so funny. He's just singing and chanting to these people to buy his water. He's like, come on, step right up. $1 water. $1, $1, $1. That was funny. That was the funniest thing I've seen at a wrestling show. But yeah, this video is going longer than expected. Holy shit. One sec. Yeah, I didn't think this year was eventful, but I'm talking about it a lot, so it is. I remember the Halloween that year, I was fucking sick as hell. I couldn't even move. I couldn't even stand. I had to lay down. Halloween, I was in bed all day watching Freddy Krueger movies because I was fucking sick, you know? The Thanksgiving, that was fun. It was a very brief Thanksgiving. I had family over. The Wyatt family. And then the Christmas was fun. I got GTA 5 and WWE and Call of Duty. It was a fun break, you know. Break! But yeah, that was 2013 in a nutshell. In a big-ass nutshell, because this video's already been like half 15 minutes. But thank you guys for watching. I'm try to continue these. The goal is to end these. At least finish 2015 before the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. So I can focus on that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll get back to you with 2014 and 2015 within the coming weeks. And I'll see you guys later.